Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. And now, after a week of Patriots Training Camp at the time of this recording, there have been 6-7 practices. So we're going to break all of those down and just take a look at just this rookie class. Because the rookie class, they're getting into being acclimated to the NFL. And so we're looking at the studs after the first week of Patriots Training Camp. But before we do that, I want to ask you guys, which rookie are you most excited to watch this season? For me, I have to go with Kyle Williams. I have to go with Kyle Williams because he is an absolute dog. So go down in the comments right now and let me know which rookie you're most excited for. So let's start off by talking about the number 4 pick, and it's going to be Will Campbell. And there's been some good, and there has also been some bad with Will Campbell. But overall, I want to say that he's looking actually pretty solid. I mean, going from your first-round draft pick, he was the top offensive tackle in the draft. So you had to pick him. And a lot of people are talking about, oh, is his size, is he really a left tackle, or is he a guard? Well, to start camp, he's been dominating a little bit. Like, this is from Evan Lazar. There's some one-on-ones in shells. Like, these are not your typical, we're in full pads. But overall, like, getting a clear win over Keion White in his first rep. And then also Andrew Callahan, talking about from yesterday's, or from as this time, July 29th practice, like one-on-one. This is while they're in pads. Will Campbell bounces back 2-0 versus Keion White and K'Lavon Chaisson. Like, that is just what you see from Will Campbell. There has been some times where he looks really good. He's been, when they're doing team reps, he has been the starting left tackle. So the Patriots are locking him in as that guy. You're not going to see some rotations. No, he has had that. Now, the rookie has had some bad moments too in this training camp. There's been times where you see him and he's allowing people just to get right on by. Like, and the second padded practice, K'Lavon Chaisson was making his life a living hell. He had tallied 2 sacks and 1 pressure in 4 plays, and this was all against Will Campbell. So overall, though, you're going to have some ups and downs as a rookie. But Campbell, he's determined. There has been multiple times where you see him talking to Morgan Moses after practice. There's been multiple times where he wants to be the absolute best in this class. He wants to be the best left tackle. After he was drafted, he said, I'm going to die on the field for Drake May. So we truly know how good he has been. But overall, I'm a little kind of concerned just about how easily it was for K'Lavon Chaisson to just get by him. But Chaisson has been breaking out all throughout camp. He has been the number 1 guy for this team, the number 1 pass rusher. I know Harold Landry also had the day off on Wednesday, but it has been the best pass rusher. We've heard a little bit about Milt Williams, and he looks like he's the leader. But I'm excited for Will Campbell, and I think that he is going to be a solid left tackle. And coming from Morgan Moses, who is a leader of any NFL locker room, and it seems like that he's going to be a captain of this team. He hasn't had the best training camp, but he's also coming off of surgery. He said this about Will Campbell: he's eager to learn. He's hard on himself. I tell him sometimes you got to give him grace, and he's like, excuse my language, F that. And it's good to see that because obviously we come from 2 types of football. I'm not saying that I'm old or anything like that. Well, let's make note, Morgan Moses is in his mid-30s. But just being able to see that attitude and aggression to get better every single day makes me want to come in every day and get better. When you have somebody like that is pushing you at your opposite end, that's when you become bookends. As in, Will Campbell's on the left side, Morgan Moses on the right side. They're staying after practice just trying to get better. And all you people out there that say he has T-Rex arms, this is Will Campbell's wingspan, 32 and 5/8 inches. And this is Bernhard Rainman. And why am I bringing up him? Well, he just got an extension with the Colts for $100 million for offensive tackle. So why are we talking about that? Well, because everybody says his arms are too small. Well, if a guy that has 2/8 longer of an inch, like that much, is that really going to make much of a difference? No. So everybody shut up. Shut up about the T-Rex arms. He's a left tackle. Everything is going to be fine. So with that stat right there, what's your confidence level of Will Campbell at left tackle? Some people really don't think so. I've seen on Patriots Twitter, they're like, oh man, we drafted a really good guard at 4. No, he's a left tackle, people. Go down in the comments right now. Give me a scale of 1 to 10. 1, you're very concerned, or you're very concerned. 10, no, he is going to be our left tackle of the future. Sticking with the offensive line. And we've talked about Jared Wilson a ton. He is a standout. He is more of a standout than Will Campbell. And it looks like he is more important right now to this Patriots team than Will Campbell, because he has been all over the field. And when I mean all over the field, all over the field. This is what Phil Perry had to say about Jared Wilson. He put on a clinic on one-on-ones. Stone Barmore twice and Milton Williams once. So you're already making a good impression on some of the 2 best interior linemen in the NFL, and you're a rookie. And not only that, Mark Daniels also tweeted this out. Will Campbell isn't the only rookie shining. Jared Wilson's been one of the biggest surprises. On Friday, he played 3 different positions with the top offensive line. He's played center. He's taken reps at left guard. And he's taken reps at right guard. And we knew going into this season that the biggest question was going to be, who is going to play left guard? Is it going to be Cole Strange? But you also had kind of the question of who's going to play center. Is it going to be Garrett Bradbury, or is it going to be Jared Wilson? Well, I've said multiple times that he's going to play left guard, and it looks like he's going to play left guard because now he's been named the starter. This is what Mike Vrabel had to say about Wilson, and just kind of just really, really being high on the offensive lineman. If you watch Fords and Foxborough, you saw that they really wanted this guy to Georgia. He said he's a quick learner. He's very attentive in learning 2 positions, center and guard, while he was limited during the spring. And now when he's fully active, we've seen him all over the field. And you saw from Doug Kyde on July 30th, it was the rookie is the Patriots' new starting guard. I'm expecting him to be the starting guard. I'm expecting Cole Strange to be the backup. And maybe with Garrett Bradbury getting hurt in practice, and if he isn't that great going into this season, maybe you have Cole Strange at center, or you can rotate Wilson in, one or another. But all we know is that Wilson has demoted Cole Strange, and now he is the starting left guard, and Cole Strange is the backup. And we know that Strange also had his 5th-year option declined, so he'll be a free agent at the end of this year. And we're covering Patriots Training Camp. We're covering the rookies, and that's why you subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 27,000 subs. By the time this gets posted, we might even be past that. But if you want daily Patriots videos, we will go live for breaking news coverage. If anything serious happens, we have you covered. Patriots First Watch Party next week against the Washington Commanders. It's preseason. We'll be live for all the regular season games too. It's 100% free. All you got to go on is YouTube. And now, join the 27,000 Patriots fans that are subscribed to Patriots Today, that love the Pats, and think that we're the best Patriots coverage on YouTube. So my next rookie standout, it's got to be Kyle Williams, man. I am so excited for Kyle Williams. He has really stood out throughout the entire offense. Some days it's Pop Douglas who looks like it's going to be wide receiver 2, and some days it's looking like Kyle Williams and Drake May are just like intertwined. And this is only his first couple months being a Patriot, and it feels like he has been a Patriot for 2 years. We had Javon Baker and Jalen Polk just struggling and struggling and struggling. And then Kyle Williams comes out, and he looks like he's the winner of Patriots Training Camp throughout the rookies on the offensive end. Here's what May had to say about Williams. He was on a backside one-on-one with Gonzo. He made a big-time catch. He's got strong hands. He's coming along and looking good. And this all kind of helps just Williams and Drake May and Christian Gonzalez. He said, I'm going to come at Gonzo because Gonzo was guarding Kyle Williams, and it's out here. So it's good for a rookie to make a play like that. It's going to get him better and better. It's going to get Gonzo better. It's going to get Kyle Williams better, and it's also going to get Drake May better. And this came from practice on July 29th. He dropped one perfectly in the bucket to rookie Kyle Williams on a red zone fade for a touchdown. Williams with noticeably more snaps along Diggs and Pop Douglas. And also, he threw a 40-yard bomb on July 30th practice to Kyle Williams. That was a perfect pass. I wish I had the video. Unfortunately, no one has tweeted out the video, so I still have yet to find it. But if you do, please hit me up on Twitter with it, @TheRealAlper. And my last rookie standout, I hope he makes the team, man. You know I'm always going to talk a little bit about Efton Chisholm. I think the Patriots are going with 7 wide receivers. Right now, Jalen Polk is on his way. I think he's the outside looking in. I think Javon Baker is also on the outside looking in. But Ethan Chisholm is like borderline making the team. And he's been a little bit quiet throughout Patriots training camp compared to what we saw the first couple of OTAs, rookie minicamp, and then mandatory minicamp. But with the last couple practices being the 29th and 30th, he has really started to come into his own, getting more targets. He was the top target for Josh Dobbs on July 30th practice. And if you see that picture right there, I mean, it just looks awesome. Like he just one-handed grab. And yeah, this was from July 30th practice from Taylor Kyles, who was at Patriots training camp. And I know that Christian Gonzalez and Carlton Davis are not on the field, so it's the backups. But he's going up against depth defenders. Efton Chisholm is leaving everybody he lines up against in the dust during a low red zone warm-up. So I think that there's a possibility that he could also be on one of those wide receivers, but he's been playing a lot of special teams. They've been having him at punt returner. But I also think that punt returner might be Marcus Jones' spot to lose. Mike Vrabel, he was asked if they want to put Marcus Jones on offense like they did a couple years ago back in 2022. And Vrabel said, we need him as a punt returner. So Chisholm could be playing a lot of special teams because I compared Chisholm to Julian Edelman. And where did Julian Edelman start in his career? He started on special teams. I mean, if you're a diehard Patriots fan, you remember the play. And it was in preseason where Edelman returned to punt return, and Belichick went up to Wes Welker, and I think it was the Yankees guy, Wally Pipp, producer Lana Ray. He said, he walks up to Wes Welker and says, you ever heard of Wally Pipp? And then Wes Welker's like, no. He's like, well, he lost his spot to Lou Gehrig. So that could be a possibility for Efton Chisholm if he shows out during the preseason. Make a prediction for me. Will Efton Chisholm make the 53-man roster? Go down in the comments right now. Type your Y for yes or type your N for no. He's going on the practice squad, but I think he's going to make the team. I really hope he makes the team. We're covering Patriots training camp all throughout the offseason up until day one of the regular season. So make sure you are subscribed to Patriots Today by Chat Sports. And as always, let's